Have you ever been in a situation where a girl sometimes shows passionate interest and at other times acts cold and distant, leaving you confused about what to do next? If the answer is yes, then you are not alone. Many guys have experienced this feeling and wondered, is this a mind game or simply how she's living her life? Understanding the nature of the problem will help you react appropriately and avoid falling into the spiral of expectation and disappointment. The important thing to remember is that women have their own lives too. They may be exploring multiple relationships at the same time, busy with work, friends, or simply letting their emotions lead the way. This is not necessarily a game that she deliberately creates to challenge you. But if you cling to her too much, focus too much on her actions and forget your own value, you will inadvertently lose your attractiveness. In this article, I will help you gain a deeper understanding of women's psychology and show you how to deal with this hot and cold situation effectively, confidently, and with strength. Stop worrying and regain control of your emotions. And if you find these sharings helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next interesting and valuable articles. Number 1. Detach emotional investment. The most important thing you need to do right now is detach your emotional investment from this girl. When you invest too much emotion in someone, you inadvertently create an imbalance in the relationship where she may feel she is holding a higher position than you. This is not necessarily intentional on her part, but simply natural hypergamy, an instinct that makes women always attracted to men who have a higher value than them emotionally, mentally, or socially. When she senses that you are too dependent on her attention or feedback, she will gradually lose interest and even start looking for a better option. This is not a complex mind game, but simply the truth. She doesn't like you as much as you like her. Accepting this is not a failure, but the beginning step for you to get out of the emotional vicious circle and regain balance within yourself. The tactic of detaching emotional investment has many similarities with the no-contact tactic. Both aim to help you reduce emotional dependence and regain control in the relationship. However, they have different applications and goals. While no contact requires you to completely stop contact for a certain period of time, usually 30 to 60 days, to create a clear distance and force her to feel the loss, detaching emotional investment focuses on controlling your own emotions. You can still communicate if needed, but you must maintain an independent psychological state, not letting her dominate your mind or actions. When you combine both of these tactics, you will achieve optimal effectiveness. Start with no contact to create space for both of you to think. During this time, you should focus on developing yourself, building your career, improving your health, and expanding your social relationships. When you get back in touch, apply the tactic of detaching emotional investment. Don't try to please her or put too much expectation on her response. Keep a relaxed, natural attitude and show that you no longer depend on this relationship to feel happy. This combination will send her a strong message that you are an independent, autonomous man and not afraid of loss. This will not only arouse curiosity and make her think about you, but also help you reposition yourself in the relationship. If she truly values you, she will actively find ways to rebuild the connection. If not, you are also ready to let go and open your heart to better opportunities. When you become the best version of yourself, not only she, but everyone around you will recognize your true value. Number 2. Female psychology, understanding it to stop the futile chase. What you need to understand clearly here is she is not using hot and cold tactics to manipulate you. In fact, she doesn't care much about when to reply to your messages or even whether a reply is necessary. This is what often confuses men. We tend to think that women are deliberately playing mind games. Yes, there are women who do that, but most of them simply live their lives, operating everything according to their personal schedule and emotions, not according to the schedule you desire. She replies to messages when she likes, opens Snapchat when she's in the mood, or may keep you waiting for a few days simply because it's not her priority at the moment. The important thing to understand about women's psychology is that they often act based on emotions. Their decisions, especially in relationships, often depend on how they feel at a particular moment. If she feels happy today, she may chat with you all evening, but if her mood changes tomorrow, she won't want to text back even if she sees your message. This is not a deliberate strategy to play with your emotions, but simply the nature of how women interact with the world around them. However, when she doesn't prioritize you, it also reveals a truth. Her level of interest is lower than yours. And this is what you need to pay attention to. Women are very sensitive in recognizing when someone invests too much emotion in them. When she senses that you care more, she will easily withdraw or become cold, because subconsciously she believes that she has a higher value than you in the sexual marketplace, sexual market value. If you want to change the situation, you need to stop chasing completely and make her come to you, but on your terms. What you need to understand is, when a woman really wants a man, she will do everything to attract and keep him by her side. She will actively find ways to arrange time, make efforts to seal the deal in the relationship. But in today's society, most women have far more options than men. An average girl just with a slightly good-looking appearance can attract a lot of men around her. That means you can't just rely on emotions or patience to wait for her attention. You need to change your approach. Start by setting clear boundaries in the way you communicate. For example, don't text on too many platforms. Instead of always being ready to answer whenever she contacts you, set some rules for yourself. I don't use Snapchat or Instagram to chat. This is my phone number. If you need anything, text me here. This not only shows that you have your own standards, but also makes her adjust her behavior if she wants to maintain contact with you. You need to show that your time is valuable. A truly high-profile man like a CEO or a leader is not easily accessible to everyone. Women are attracted to such men because of the scarcity and value they represent. If she can contact you at any time, through all platforms, you will quickly be seen as an ordinary person, not worth prioritizing. You need to act like you're leading the game and have many options. When you set these boundaries, you not only create attraction, but also make her reconsider how she values you. You stop chasing, stop investing emotionally, and put yourself in a position where she needs to put in the effort if she wants to stay in touch. At this point, you are gradually becoming the man she feels is worth pursuing. Number 3, contrasting perspectives between women and men. Once again, understand that her behavior is not a trick or deliberate coldness. The problem lies in how you interpret the situation and how you speculate about her thoughts. Your perspective on attraction will often never match hers, and the truth is that you will never know what she is thinking, feeling, or struggling with in her mind. Women often act on momentary emotions and do not follow any specific script that you can predict. Therefore, trying to impose assumptions on her behavior will only push you deeper into the spiral of disappointment and loss of self-control. Instead of speculating, you should look at her actual actions. She doesn't make an effort to interact or show interest in you. That means you don't need to invest more emotion or try too hard to get her attention. You mentioned in your email that you are thinking of posting photos with other girls as a way to react to this coldness. I affirm that this is not a wise move. Why? If you have the energy to worry and crave recognition from her, then surely she can feel it too. Women are very sensitive to men's energy. She knows you like her, knows that you are investing too much emotion in this relationship and are trying to get her attention. In her eyes, that shows a lack of confidence and neediness, things that women never respect or are attracted to. Women are attracted to strong, valuable, and hard-to-get men. When a man gives her too much attention or tries to appear valuable with deliberate actions like posting photos with other people, she will immediately recognize it as fake. Women not only look at actions, but also feel the intentions behind them. If you post photos to punish or get attention, she will understand that you are hurting, lacking control, and deliberately doing so to hide your inner weakness. This will not only reduce your attractiveness, but also make her lose respect for you. Playing a losing game with her is not only more hurtful, it is dangerous for her self-esteem. What you need to do here is not to create a fake show. Instead, return to your masculine and autonomous energy. I advise you to meet many other girls, and the girl you really want should not be an exception. Treat her the way you treat other girls, the ones you don't care too much about whether the relationship will last long or not. When you stop making her the center of every thought, stop trying to impress, and return to your natural state, you will automatically regain the attraction you have lost. In addition, a man of value always sets clear boundaries in communication. If you are texting too much, sending messages on every platform, or being too eager to find ways to contact her, you need to adjust immediately. Set rules for yourself and for the relationship. For example, I only reply to messages around this time of day because I'm busy with work. Or, I don't like texting on Snapchat or Instagram. If you want to talk, text this number. When you do that, you send a clear message that your time is valuable and you are not willing to meet all her demands. This makes you completely different from other men who are blindly pursuing her without limits. Imagine a man of status and power, a successful entrepreneur or a great leader. Is it easy for anyone to approach that man? Absolutely not. Their scarcity is what makes them attractive. If she can currently text you on every channel and you are always ready to reply immediately, you are lowering your own value. Women want to be with men they feel are hard to get, not those who are always there waiting for them. Number 4. How to turn things around. The answer is very simple but challenging. You need to act differently than the other men who are trying to get her attention. Remember, you are not the only one appearing in her inbox, nor are you the only one trying to win her affection. Every day she can receive dozens, even hundreds of messages from different guys, all expressing their desire, admiration, and hope to be noticed by her. If you also fall into that stream, acting like them, constantly texting, showing anxiety when not getting a response, or trying to please her at all costs, you will quickly be categorized as ordinary guys. The wisest choice in this case is to withdraw completely. Yes, this may sound contradictory to your instincts and emotions, but it's the only way to turn things around. When you withdraw, you are sending a powerful subliminal message. I don't need her to be happy. I have my own life. This is the turning point that makes her start asking herself questions. Has he found someone else? Dealer doesn't like me as much as I thought. Why isn't he chasing me anymore? This curiosity will stir up feelings of insecurity within her. Women are attracted to mystery, and when you withdraw, you inadvertently create a void in her mind, a void that she feels needs to be filled. In fact, women don't like the feeling of losing a man they once thought was always there, always ready to wait for them. The distance you create not only makes her think more about you, but also makes her realize your value more clearly. The important thing to remember is that when you stop showing clinginess or expectation, you not only free yourself from the spiral of negative emotions, but also become more attractive in her eyes. Women are not attracted to neediness. They are attracted to the independence, confidence, and emotional control of a man. When you stop acting like someone who always needs her to feel happy, you will show her that you are a man of true value, someone she cannot easily have. Number 5. Become a man of true value. The most important thing you need to do, not only in this situation but in all aspects of life, is to become a man of true value. Instead of focusing your attention and energy on her, something you cannot control. Turn back to investing in yourself. Develop your career, spend time on personal hobbies, improve your physical and mental health, and expand quality social relationships. When you are truly happy and fulfilled in your own life, you will radiate a natural, attractive energy without having to try to attract anyone. Remember, a truly attractive man is not someone who pursues love or recognition, but someone who knows how to live his own life to the fullest. Women are attracted to men who do not rely on them to find value or meaning in life, but to those who create their own joy and success. It is this independence, confidence, and autonomy that makes you different. If you are in a hot and cold situation with a girl, instead of trying to find ways to get her attention back, stop investing emotionally and withdraw immediately. Focus all your energy on upgrading yourself. Don't do this just to get her back, but do it for yourself. Because only when you become the best version of yourself will you not only attract her, but also better opportunities and relationships in the future. Understand that when you are good at playing the game of life in your own way, you will not only be successful in love but also in all relationships. A man of value never relies on the recognition of others to feel fulfilled. It is independence and confidence that make him special in the eyes of everyone around him. He will always be. So, if you are stuck in an unbalanced relationship, step back, not to give up, but to focus on becoming a better version of yourself. This is the only way to regain control of your emotions and arouse respect from her and from yourself. If these sharings are valuable to you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more insightful articles in the future.